Okay, so the next section I'm going to work on is graphics and background images. And again, what I'm trying to get at here is to help you get a sense, so I'm going to copy this, help you get a sense of how you use the documentation to figure stuff out. And I'm going to paste this over the overview stuff. I don't want this to get too crowded here. So for graphics and background images, it says, how do you put clip art on a page? How do you stamp it in place? So let's look up graphics and background images. That's right here. And I forgot the question already. How do you put clip art on a page? So let's see. Clip art. Oh, dropping clip art on a page. That's the first one, okay. So the images from the clip art library can be used as background images on your pages. Clip art stamped on the page's background has the following characteristic. The light pink color becomes transparent. Oh. Its colors can be programmed for color detection. After it's been stamped, the images can be moved using the graphic selector. What? And removing the clip art from the background may create a hole in the background. Clip art stamped on the background takes less memory than a turtle, using the same clip art as a shape. If you want mini trees, for example, and you do not need to move, use stamped clip art rather than turtles. The memory saving. So this stuff to me seems like a lot of information that doesn't get me straight to dropping my clip art. So I'm going to kind of skip over this a little bit, and this is all useful stuff, but it might be more helpful later on when I know a little bit more. So I want to see what the process is of just getting my clip art on the page. So here it says, if the clip art library is not showing, click on the painting/clip art palette button in the toolbar. Well, that's something I can do. Let me just make sure where that toolbar is. Oh yeah, that's the toolbar up top, right? And there's a little paintbrush in there. So okay, so let's go to the toolbar and click on the paintbrush. Okay, brought up this window here. And then what do I have to do? Let's see. It says, then click on one of the three clip art buttons. Backgrounds, singles, or sets. Okay, and I want to do a background for my page. So I'm going to pick one. I'm going to pick the background button. Oh, and here's all my backgrounds. Okay. All right. Note, the images in the backgrounds collection are larger than those in other collections, and they are less likely to be used as turtle shapes. Okay, well I know that. I want to put that in my background anyway. Drag the clip art of your choice from the clip art palette to the page, or click on the clip art and then the page, and the image appears on the page. So let's try it. Oh, how about that? Just drags right over there. Okay, now what? Let's see. You can move the image around and resize it. Let's see. Oh yeah. Moves. Move it here, I can move it there. Resize it. How do I resize it? Let's see. You can resize it by dragging one of its corners. Hold down the Shift key if you want the image to maintain the same proportions. If you've lost the corners, Control-click on the image or drag a region around the image to select it again. So let's see, because I don't see corners, so it says either Control-click on the image or drag a region around the image. Let's see. So let's try the Control-click thing first. So I'm holding down my Control key and I click up. There's my corners. And if I hold down the Shift key, it keeps everything nicely proportioned. If I don't hold down the shift key and I just drag stuff, it'll flatten it out or make it, oh, I lost my corners again. Oh, okay, oh, what's the other thing to do when you lose your corners? It is drag a region around the image to select it again. So let's try that. I just drag like this. Oh, look at that, there are my corners. So then I can make it tall and skinny too. Alright, what else? When the image is in the right position, you can stamp it. And the image is now in the background. Okay, let's take a look. And I see two stamp options. I see stamp and then I see stamp full page. So I'm going to try the stamp first. So stamp, now those little lines went away and it doesn't drag around anymore. So it's part of the background now. What do I do this one? Actually, I'm going to, yeah. Oh, yeah, let me do this one. And if I right click on this one and choose stamp full page, bam, it expands to fill the whole page and it's stamped in now. It won't move. Right. And I can also stamp stuff like that. Alright, so okay, so that looks like that. What were my questions here? So how do you do clip art on a page? How do you stamp it in place? Okay, we did that. What is wallpaper and how do you add it to your project? So let's look up wallpaper. Boom, boom, boom. What is wallpaper? Oh, that's in our graphics still, right? Ah, the wallpaper. There it is. Okay. So, wallpaper is a special page on which you can create a design that is used as a background. Wallpaper on all the pages of your project. You have to be on the wallpaper page to draw or modify it. So to go to the wallpaper page, you can choose wallpaper from the pages menu. Let's see how we do that. Wallpaper. There it is. And let's see, also see on project, you can, the project tab, you can pick our page or whoop, wallpaper. Yeah. Looks like it works better with the from the menu. Okay, so wallpaper. What else? Oh, and you can see there's this status bar at the bottom. It says you're now on the wallpaper page, as you can see in the bottom left corner of the window. So one place we saw wallpaper was up here, but also see down here it says the name of our file, Scavenger Hunt Demo, and then wallpaper. And if I change to our page, down here it says our page. Let me do that again, wallpaper. Okay, here's our wallpaper. So what is it? What else does it say about wallpaper? Use the painting tool in the clip art library to draw on the wallpaper page. Click on the painting button and you can use the painting tool or the clip art. So we already did clip art, so how about the painting tool? Let's see. So I still need to click on this paintbrush here. And I could have chosen some of this clip art, but I think I'll just draw a couple of things. I'll make a rectangle and try out the spray paint thing and draw a circle. Okay. And so what? What happens now? Dun, dun, dun. The image appears on the page. Okay, so now if we go to page 1, what happens? Or our page, what happens? Oh, we still have that one. What if we make a new page? Oh, look at that. It's our wallpaper color. What if we make another new page? So all the new pages have the wallpaper on them. Cool. What if we I'm not going to play anymore. I think that's enough. You guys can play around with that some more if you want, but that's the basic idea. Oh, to really see the effect of wallpaper, use the painting tools to paint over the image. So let's do that. Let's go to wallpaper. Make sure I'm on the wallpaper page. Wallpaper, okay. And let's stamp something on there. Stamp. And now let's change pages. Oh, look at that. So the change that you made in the wallpaper carries over to all the other pages. So you might want to have like some kind of a basic background that you have for all of your pages, like you see sometimes in PowerPoint presentations or something. There might be a title on every page or something like that. You can use your wallpaper for that. So what else do we have? How do you create your own art? So there's more stuff on here to read. It looks like something wrong. If you're on a regular page, if you set the background color to some color other than white, the wallpaper will be covered. And to make it reappear, you set BG0. Okay, so there's some useful information. So if something breaks, go back and make sure there's probably something else on this page that can help you out. Okay, but anyway, for now I'm going to switch back to the next question. How do you create your own art on a page with the paint tool? Ah, we did that already, didn't we? So kind of in the process of doing the wallpaper, we did that. But if we look at painting tools, there's a whole bunch of information about all the different painting tools. How about that? So you can learn how to use. And this is probably familiar to a lot of people if you've done any used any other paint programs. The pencil, the pen, the paint can, the spray, the rectangle, filled rectangle, and so on. So you guys can look through that for more information about painting. But that is the basic idea for the graphics and background images.